Hello everyone, good morning. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I've been able to say that, but it is definitely morning here, so good morning to you. I hope you're having a good day. I know I am, A, because I'm excited to go do the things I'm gonna do today, and then B, I've got a new foundation to test out with you guys. I'm very excited. The minute this released, I hopped on it. Not because I've had good luck with stick foundations in the past, but because I knew you guys wanted me to test this, so I'm very excited. I've got the new Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. Pretty sure this is supposed to be like a normal stick foundation in the sense that you swipe it on, you blend it out, and then there you go. But let's hop on over to Tarte's website real quick just to check and make sure there's not any weird application techniques or something I need to be aware of, and then we can get on into putting this on my face. Like I said, this is the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. It is vegan friendly, and for 9 grams or 0.32 ounces of product, it is $39. They've got 12 different shades to choose from, anywhere from a pretty light looking shade, and then of course, you know, there's some skips. I feel like Tarte is notorious for doing that with their foundation colors, but it does look like the deep shade is decently deep. Tarte asks us, have you fed your skin lately? This 12-hour creamy matte clay stick feeds your appetite for weightless, natural coverage and good for you nutrients. And how to use this, you twist it up and swipe directly onto the skin, concentrating coverage at the center of the face, and then you blend it outwards towards the jaw and hairline using a foundation brush or a blending sponge. And it looks like you can also use this as concealer or contour or highlighter. So yeah, cool. All right, let's do this. I'm excited to crack on into this, so let's go ahead and sing this line together, and then we can get on into doing just that. Let's test, hot mess or the best. Get you a little bit zoomed in here so that we can see everything that is going on with my face at the moment, because I definitely have some stuff going on my face at the moment. And while I go ahead and put my primer on, just let you know, I do wear a primer in my foundation tests, and I also do wear my glasses so that the fellow foundation, nope, I'm assuming we're all foundation wearers if you're watching this video, but the fellow glasses wearers of the world, so that we can see how the foundation does underneath our glasses, where our glasses touch our face throughout the day. Oh, I've got some whopper pimples. Owie. When I have a whopper of a pimple, I wish it would just like a whopper, like a literal candy whopper would like pop out and I could just eat it and then it's all gone. Like that would be great. Let's work on that, Mother Nature. Okay, so I got the shade Fair Light Neutral. I really wasn't sure which shade to get, but hopefully, it's a very, very pretty package. I can't really tell in the light here, but it looks like it's a rich brown color, and then the top is very pretty as well, like a cut open stone. Ooh. I think this shade should work for me. Doesn't smell like anything. Let's see how much is in here. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty decent amount, yeah? And this has a good weight to it. Like, it's not super heavy or anything, but it feels heavier than just like a normal plastic. It's like, can you hear that? It's more of like a tin. It's very nice. So, okay, I guess time to taint this. It's so pretty though. Oh, cherish that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just swipe this on, right? Okay, have no fear. Watashi ga kita! Sorry, all of a sudden I had to do that. Do I look like a cat a little bit? I mean, I think you can see it goes on ultra creamy. Very, very creamy. I did bring out a brush and a sponge to see how these work. I don't think I've ever heard a stick foundation saying that a sponge will work to blend out, but you know, we'll give it a shot. Ooh, it's blending out really nice and easy. And even just that little bit was really able to even out my skin quite a bit. Ooh, someone's excited. That someone is me. All right. Yes, Tarte coming through. It feels so lightweight. Like, I can't tell a difference between the sides of my faces right now. My faces, and it's very soft. It doesn't feel like sticky or anything. Oh, Cassie likes a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the other half of my face. I'm very curious to see how this does with a sponge, because like I said, that just, I feel like goes against everything I feel like stick foundations are, but hey, what do I know? Not much, I'll tell you that. Okay, sponge, sponge, sponge. See? What do I know? I'm blending right out. It doesn't look like there's too much of a difference. Like, it doesn't look like it takes away coverage or anything at all by using the sponge. I feel like I'm having to work a little bit harder just to get rid of the streaks. But I think, you know, if you want to make a sponge work, you do you. You can make a sponge work. Tarte, yes. This just, it looks so natural. Yeah. Like, I think it looks good in my pores. I think it's got a pretty solid light/medium coverage to it. So let's go ahead, a little too close for comfort, try and conceal a little bit more. We'll spot conceal, especially underneath my eyes. Cause girl, I did not sleep much last night. Got a little redness on these zits. I just kind of want to give a little more coverage on my forehead as well. My brush was hiding in my leg crease. Okay. I'm just gonna try and pat this in. Here, we'll try my finger. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's definitely working to help spot conceal. And then it also looks like it's working well for under my eyes. I mean, we'll see. I'm sure this will end up creasing because everything creases under my eyes. But do you see that? It just blends. I feel like this is the most effortless I've ever had a stick foundation blend into my skin. That's just really nice. Like, really, really nice. All right, I've got some dark spots I just want to cover up right there. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, I mean, you can definitely like stipple this in and get some good concealer-esque coverage on there. Yeah, I think my skin looks really nice. And like I said, it feels really nice, like ultra lightweight. I can hardly tell that I put anything on my skin at all just now. I also think the color match was good for me, so yay, yay, yay! I don't know how much higher my voice can go. I mean, it can go higher, but let's see with vision. Oh, it looks even better now that I can actually see. Yeah? I mean, it doesn't like look completely matte, you know, up close. So that's a little bit worrying because they said it's a matte foundation. And I'm like, well, if you're already looking a little bit greasy, I don't know. But, you know, who knows? Maybe that will settle down with time. We shall see. That's what I am here for, to test this out. So I'm very excited. I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup and get out of my gym jams. And then I will be back in just a second here on YouTube land to check in with you all. It is currently 10:25 in the morning. All right, I'll see you all in just a second here. Ready? Ding! All right, so I just got done filming. I'm so excited about this lipstick I'm trying out. I'm trying out this liquid velvet thing from Burberry. So very excited to try that out today as well. But this foundation, it seems to be doing okay. I think it might be a problem underneath glasses. I can kind of feel, you know, with it getting warmer, I can just tell that it doesn't seem to be setting right there just because my glasses are rubbing up against it and the sweat and everything. But other than that, I think it looks really beautiful on the skin, like very light and just nice. Yeah? I personally, I really like the way that this is looking and feeling so far. In terms of the flash photography test, here you go. I think it's not flashback. I don't know. It looks extra pale in the photo, but I don't think that's from flashback. But like in real life, this foundation definitely does match me. I'm very confused about that, but there you go. That's what it looks like in the flash photo for those of you that want to know. Like I said, I'm really excited to see how this wears throughout the day. It feels good except for in the places where I'm starting to feel sweaty, like on my forehead and under my glasses. That makes me nervous. It feels like it's gonna slide away, but we shall see. Who knows? I will be checking in with you guys periodically throughout the day so that we can see how this is doing. I'm excited to take you guys along, like I said, and so yeah. I will just be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye!
This one goes out to the state of Virginia.
everyone, I am so sorry that I am just checking in with you all now. Can you see that? It's just about 5:30, so 5:25 here in the evening. I meant to check in with you a couple hours ago. I was going to be coming home from the post office, and then I got a thing in the mail saying that someone tried to deliver a UPS thing to the post office, so I had to drive a half hour away to there, and then I was just sitting in traffic, and I thought it would be very irresponsible of me, even though I wasn't moving on the road, I thought it would be very irresponsible of me to, like, be filming my skin. So, like I said, I apologize that this has taken me so long to check in with you guys, but I feel good. Like, the foundation feels good. I can tell underneath my glasses it's not doing the greatest. Really, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not as bad as I thought anyways. It does look like it's starting to fade in certain spots. Sorry, could you even see that with the mirror in the way? It does look like it's starting to fade, like, on my chin. And maybe a little bit on my forehead. I'll go around and grab a blotting sheet because I don't feel greasy, but I'm looking a bit shiny, but the fact that you can still see like blush and highlighter and stuff, that means that the foundation is hanging in a bit. It does have a very light finish to it. It's almost like wearing a powder foundation or something, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a blotting sheet. One moment. Okay, blotting sheets acquired. Let's see how this does, if it ends up taking any of the foundation off. I don't think so. Looks good to me anyways. Ah, that feels nice. And there you go, there you have it, all blotted up. The oil blotted anyways. Like I said, you can see in, around my nose crease, it has faded, a little red. So I don't know that I would personally continue using this as a concealer because, that is where I had it, layered up and everything. But otherwise, I think as a foundation, we're doing good, especially since it was hot outside. I had a picnic with my friend Katie, like I'm sure you guys saw kind of. I know to some of you, it's a cool day outside, but to me, 80 degrees, 81 degrees, it's a hot one, but it's beautiful outside. But I was sweating a bit, so like, all of these factors come into play. So, alright, I think that's gonna be it for now. I will check in with you all in a few hours this next time, so it won't be another like 6-7 hour gap again. I'm so sorry about that, but yeah, I will be seeing you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! Hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 12:35 in the morning. I was planning on going to bed earlier, but then I just got caught up in editing and we all know how that goes, maybe. I mean, for me it just means I'm gonna edit until I'm done, which usually means I'm up way too late. And like, this isn't very late for me, but considering what time I woke up and everything this morning, because I woke up way before I started filming because I needed to work out before I did all that and blah 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 blah. Let's look at the foundation, shall we? I think that's a good idea. So as you can see, not perfect, but honestly you guys, not bad considering all of the circumstances. I've still got foundation on, and that is usually a feat in this kind of weather and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, I'm very impressed with the fact that I still have foundation on my face, but the thing that I am most impressed with and the thing that I am the happiest with this foundation is how freaking lightweight it is. It is very, 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 very lightweight. Like, can hardly tell that I have foundation on, and when I do feel like I have foundation on, it just feels like I have a very light, translucent powder on, which is great. Like, this is the kind of weight that I'm looking for in the summertime, so that it doesn't feel heavy when I'm sweating and hot and all that stuff. Like, will it hang in there as long as things like my Revlon Color Stay and whatnot? No, but this feels 8 million times lighter than the Revlon Color Stay. Like, that one doesn't feel heavy, but in comparison to this one, that one is a sumo wrestler and this is a lightweight champ. You get what I'm saying? I also feel like, I'm pretty sure they said that this was supposed to be a matte foundation. I completely disagree with that. At least if you have oily skin like me, you are able to see I had to blot a couple times throughout the day. So you definitely are, if you have oily skin, going to get greasy and whatnot. But you can just blot it off with a blotting sheet like I'm sure you're used to doing anyways, and you know, time will go on and life will go on and your foundation will mostly go on. So to put everything in a more final numerical value for you, I have got my pause rating system here. P stands for price, A is for application, W is for wear, and S is for shade range. So for price, is it worth it? It's gonna depend. A, on your skin type, and B, how much you value lightweightness compared to long wearingness. For me, like I said, with it being the summertime right now, like that lightweight feeling really outweighs the ability for it to be like ultra super duper long lasting. So for me, is it worth the price? Yes. Yes, especially because it was a delight to put on too. So I'm gonna give it a 4 for that. For application, like I said, it was really easy. It blended out so creamy and nicely. I preferred it with a brush, but it does work with a sponge as well. So for application, I'm giving it a 5. For wear, like I said, you're gonna have to blot quite a bit if you have oily skin, and also it does fade, but it does fade gracefully. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 on the wear. And for shade range, I mean, you know, they do have, what, it was 12 colors, and it looks like they did improve on their pale shades, but there really were huge gaps in the deeper shades. So for shade range, I'll give it a 3.5 as well. So overall, that is a 16 out of 20 or a 4 out of 5 pause for my rating. I think that's a pretty good summary of how I feel about things. So as always, I hope this review was helpful for you guys in seeing whether or not this is going to be a foundation that you are going to want to check out in the future. If it was, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!